Welcome to another segment of A Moment with Mr. Puzzles. I'm Mr. Puzzles, Kevin I. Kim Dunn, and today I just want to say a few words about one of the sources of inspiration for my Puzzles for series. Actually, there was a gentleman by the name of Bertram Fitzgerald who back in the 1960s created a Black History comic book series called Golden Legacy. Some of you may remember the series, and the comic books, they're still around. This is the first issue, which was about Toussaint Louverture, the black general who led the Haitian people to independence from France. And I remember as a youngster, I was around 12, 13 years old, I remember, stumbling across a comic book in one of the comic book stores that was near my house, and I couldn't put it down because at the time I had never heard of Toussaint Louverture. We had never learned about him in school. He wasn't in the textbooks. They didn't teach about him in the social studies. And so I was just fascinated. I mean, the pictures were colorful, the story was intriguing, and it just whet my appetite to want to learn more. So a few weeks later, about a month or so later, I went back to the store looking to see if he had anything else, and I found another one in the series. This one was about Harriet Tubman. And over the years, I found out, that Bertram Fitzgerald had created a total of 16 comic books, devoted to different figures in the African American experience. He did puzzles on black cowboys, again, which I had never heard of because, if you were like me, grew up watching Westerns, I never saw a black cowboy in any of the Westerns I watched. He did another series on black inventors, Louis Latimer, Granville T. Woods, one of Alexander Dumas, who some of you may know as the author of the Three Musketeers and the Count of Monte Cristo. Which, as much as I used to watch that stuff on TV, I had no idea that it was someone of African and French ancestry who actually even created the Three Musketeers. Again, I didn't learn about none of this in school. They didn't teach this in social studies, and it definitely wasn't in the history books. So do yourself a favor. Black History Month is coming up. Actually these books, just like my Puzzles Plus series, it's good for any time of the year. But I'm thinking because February is right around the corner, and I know a lot of schools and people are looking for ways to celebrate and to acknowledge, black contributions to not only U.S. society, but around the globe. The Golden Legacy series would be, something worth your time and well worth reading. So do yourself a favor. I'll put a couple of links, below. Pick up a copy, so in the meantime, you can subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, you can like it as well. And over the months and weeks to come, I'll bring you more, stories to encourage and inspire you again on your journey to becoming your best self. So that's it for me. For now, I'm Mr. Puzzles. Have an awesome, fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.